morning of stillness, a Buddhist routine in 5,000 steps. 1. Waking with awareness. The sound of the early dawn breaks the stillness. The monk rises with a gentle breath, eyes closed, and senses the world coming alive around him. He acknowledges the moment as a gift, feeling gratitude for the life in his body. Another day, another opportunity to walk the path. He silently recites the words of the Buddha, awakening not just his body, but his awareness. 2. Gatha, a verse for mindfulness. Before stepping out of bed, the monk recites a simple gatha. Waking up this morning, I smile. 24 brand new hours are before me. I vow to live fully in each moment and to look at all beings with eyes of compassion. Each word aligns his intention for the day. As his feet touch the ground, he feels connected to the earth. Every step is a mindful practice of grounding. 3. Mindful breathing. Moving towards his meditation corner, the monk takes a deep breath, inhaling life and exhaling peace. This practice, called anapanasati, mindfulness of breathing, is foundational. He spends a few moments breathing in 4 counts, holding for 4, and breathing out for 4. 4. Morning meditation, zazen. Sitting cross-legged, he settles into zazen, a form of seated meditation. His spine straight, hands placed in cosmic mudra, a gesture of balanced energy. He sits for 20 minutes in silence. His mind, like the surface of a pond, begins to still. As thoughts come and go, he observes them without attachment. Each breath is an anchor, and in the silence, there is clarity. Vaidabha Bhavana, loving-kindness meditation. After seated meditation, he transitions to a metta practice. He silently sends loving-kindness to himself. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be free from suffering. Then he expands this kindness outwards, to his loved ones, his neighbors, even to those with whom he struggles. His heart opens, embracing the whole world in compassion. 6. Reciting the 5 precepts. The monk recites the 5 precepts, the ethical guidelines of a mindful life. I undertake the precept to refrain from harming living beings. I undertake the precept to refrain from taking what is not freely given. I undertake the precept to refrain from sexual misconduct. I undertake the precept to refrain from false speech. I undertake the precept to refrain from intoxicants that cloud the mind. Each precept is a reminder to live with integrity and compassion. 7. Mindful walking, kinhin. Next, the monk moves outdoors for walking meditation. With each step, he stays mindful of the connection between his foot and the earth. He walks slowly, each step a practice in presence. Fresh morning air fills his lungs, the wind rustles the leaves. His thoughts are simple. Here I am, alive and breathing. This moment is enough. 8. Simple breakfast, mindful eating. Returning indoors, it is time for a simple meal. A bowl of rice and vegetables sits before him. He pauses before taking the first bite, reflecting on the many hands and the labor that brought this food to his table. I vow to eat in mindfulness, savoring each bite without distraction. He eats slowly, chewing each mouthful thoroughly, appreciating the nourishment provided by nature. 9. Reflection on impermanence. As the sun rises higher, the monk takes a moment to reflect on anicca, the Buddhist concept of impermanence. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. This truth guides his thoughts and actions. All things must pass, he whispers. May I live today knowing that every moment is fleeting, precious. 10. Service and generosity, dana. As part of his morning, the monk prepares to give back to his community. Whether it's through offering alms, teaching, or simply lending a helping hand, generosity, dana, is an essential part of his practice. He reflects on how serving others is serving the Buddha within each being. May my actions today bring ease and joy to others. 11. Mindful work. The monk moves through the rest of the morning with mindfulness, attending to his duties. Whether it's sweeping the temple floors, tending to the garden, or offering counsel to a fellow practitioner, he works with full attention. Each task is an opportunity to practice mindfulness. 12. End of morning routine, a moment of gratitude. As the sun approaches noon, the monk pauses once more. He looks up at the sky, filled with gratitude for the life he has been given, teachings of the Buddha, for the interconnectedness of all beings. May I live today with compassion, wisdom, and equanimity. The journey continues. The morning ends, but the practice of mindfulness continues throughout the day. Every action, no matter how small, is an opportunity to live the teachings of the Buddha. This story outlines a Buddhist morning routine based on mindfulness, compassion, and ethical living. Each moment, from waking up to engaging with the world, becomes a mindful practice. Though this narrative condenses thousands of words, its essence lies in the simplicity and presence of each action, which aligns with Buddhist values.